Okay, you know the line, never buy TESUP. Here we go. This is the cleanup. I got the magnets all cleaned up, the epoxies off the magnets, everything else pretty much sanded down. Got this rust off of it. Got the inner rust off. This is how badly this is pitted, man. This is not 1 year old here. This is basically before it left Turkey from the dirt merchants over there. That stuff was probably already rusting the hell out of it. That's why it failed on me within a year. So talk about TESUP not replying to any of my emails, won't send me a new generator. So again, a solicitor from overseas is needed. I have to follow through with this and sue the shit out of them. So there we go. The bearings are coming tomorrow, and they're the Timken sealed ones, 2RCs I think they're called. Double rubber seals on both sides for water. So anyway, we cleaned this up, got this all clean, got all the rust out of there, scraped that and blew that out with brake clean. Got that. There's the thing. I just took the steel wool to the bearing surfaces to make sure they didn't have any nicks or anything on them. So they're good to go. And then I got to the housing. I got inside. I get a picture in here. So you can see the rust was pitting pretty good, you know. So some spots it's a little heavier than the others, but I sanded these down so I could see the little grooves and lines. So they got some embedded rust in them, but you know, I'm going to finish it off with the electrical spray, the lubricant, so that will penetrate all that. So that will be cleaned up a little bit by the penetration. The lube will keep it from rusting anymore. So, and it's supposed to be made for electrical stuff. It's the in fact, I'll show it to you. This is for electrical. Plastic saves electricity. It's what we use over here for electrical boxes and stuff like that. So that's what it's used for. So I'll get back to this and get this thing. It's pretty clean. I asked a buddy of mine down in Salem, Virginia, to give me his thoughts on it to see if he thinks that's clean enough. You know, I sanded them down pretty good. I didn't want to hit these plastic things. Like you said, don't hit any of the sleeves, because if you hit that, it could press a piece into it and possibly cause a short in the windings, and that would be no good. So that'd be a complete no-go. So I cleaned those all off, wiped them all down. Pretty much used the acetone base, but I didn't use it real heavy. I used it on a cloth and a nylon brush because I didn't want to melt the plastics in there, so and have it cause that problem like he said. So that's about it for now. We're waiting on the bearings. These things are actually, where I pressed them out of, they're not bad looking. They're not, no, I didn't clean them up yet, but I'll clean them up before I press the bearings in there. So I'm gonna basically put them on the shafts on the, put the generator bearings, or the bearings, on this shaft first, and then after I do that, then I'll press the caps on, and of course I'll be putting silicone around those whole things so there's no water coming in from any end. I still have to come up with something for the bottom of the generator. I know it's vertical and everything, water shouldn't go uphill, but this seal should have a seal, so I'll have to work on something for that. All right, that's it for now.